What you guys, got another video here for you. Microsoft says uninstall this Windows update immediately. If you've downloaded and updated KB5074109 and find it's breaking your system, then this video is for you. I also showed you a quick emergency update that Microsoft released to try and fix a lot of these issues. It was called the out of band update, and it was for the KB5077744. And now Microsoft are now suggesting that if you are still having issues with Outlook and other issues with that update, is to uninstall it. It goes on here talking about the issue after Windows update on January the 13th, 2026. Users with Outlook POP account profiles and profiles with PST are having issues. Now, this is a major problem for a lot of businesses, and if you do use Outlook, then you may still be having this issue. There's also other operating systems that's affecting Windows 11 25H2, 24H2, 23H2, and also enterprise editions of Windows. Now, Microsoft go on about a workaround here where you might be able to fix it until they release something, or they're asking you to use webmail, but they're also saying here, remove the update. For more information, go to this place on how to uninstall it. I'll show you how to uninstall it in this video. But basically, yeah, Microsoft are now saying uninstall it if it's not working for you and you're having major problems with it. It's best just to uninstall it, as it states right there. So if you're in this situation and you want to go ahead and remove it, I'll show you how we can go ahead and do it. Now, obviously, Microsoft have also got quite complex fixes, which are these right here, on how to fix and work around this issue. I personally wouldn't waste my time trying to do workarounds and fixes because they generally break other things. I would just uninstall the update and pause your updates and wait until Microsoft bring out a proper fix, because they did do the out of band update, which some people might still be having issues, it looks like, with those issues with Outlook and other things like that. So if that is the situation for you right now, then open up your settings panel and go to Windows Update. From here, you'll be able to go into your updates panel here. What you want to do is you want to pause the updates here. You need to pause it to stop the update coming down, because it will come back down immediately as soon as you uninstall it. So hit the pause, and you can see it's now paused for 1 week here, or you can pause it for longer. It's entirely up to you. But we're just going to pause it for 1 week for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over, and you'll see the update right here. It's the KB5074109. Now, if you've installed the out-of-band patch, then you won't be able to physically uninstall this right away. Click on the uninstall updates right here, and you'll see it's not listed here. You're going to need to uninstall that patch first, which is this one here, the KB5077744. You need to uninstall that first. Restart the system, and then the KB5074109 will give you the offer of uninstalling it. So if you went to this site here to download the out of bands update, you're going to need to basically remove this first. So if you didn't install this patch, then you can just go ahead and you will see the KB5074109 file will be there and allow you to uninstall it. So we're going to go ahead and uninstall this first. So let's go back to the Windows Updates uninstall panel here and uninstall the KB5077744 file. Now, this is going to take a bit of time. Now, I really don't understand what is really going on at Microsoft. They really need to get a grip with their patching, because it's really problematic and it's really causing a lot of problems. It seems like every single update they're releasing are causing major issues. Now, how big is this issue? Well, we don't know, because it hasn't been documented and they haven't really spoken about it too much. But if they're telling you to remove the update on their website, then obviously it must be a big problem. Because obviously if they have no patch for it to fix it yet, then rather than use workarounds that are very complicated, which they are mentioning on their website, you're probably better off uninstall it like I'm showing you right here. Now, this is quite a big update. This was over a 6 gig file. So it's going to take a bit of time to uninstall that from the system. And once it's uninstalled, you can restart the PC. So let's go ahead and restart, and then we can go ahead and remove that offending update, which was the KB5074109 file. So I'm just going to quickly reboot here. It's probably going to want to do some more updates to the system at this stage because it is removing it from our PC. Now remember, if you didn't install the patch, you will be able to directly uninstall that KB5074109 file straight away. You won't need to remove the patch first like I'm doing here, because I did patch the system and I made a video about showing you how to patch the system. If you're still having issues once you've patched the system and you want to uninstall, then this is basically what you're going to have to do to try and get your system back to a working state. And then, like I said before, pause the system to stop the updates from coming back down until Microsoft released a patch for it, because this seems to be the norm nowadays with Windows updates. You need to pause the updates until they fix what they've broken. So we're just going to let this finish off. You can see we're at 100% here, and now we'll get back to the desktop. And once we get back to the desktop, we'll go back into the Windows Update panel, and you'll probably see now that we will have that file available for uninstallation. So let's go ahead and go to Windows Updates, and you can see we're still paused here, which is perfectly fine. And we're going to go down into Update History and go to Uninstall Updates right here. And when we click on Uninstall Updates, we should get access to that file right here. So let's go ahead and click on Uninstall Updates. And there you can see the offending update that Microsoft pushed out. And it's this one right here. And all you need to do here now is click Uninstall, and it will uninstall it from the system. Now, like I said before, it's really important that you have the paused updates on, because as soon as you reboot the system, this will start to come back down again. And you don't want that happening, because you're just going to get into some sort of update loop here where it's going to update itself immediately. So we'll just uninstall this and restart, and then we'll get back to the desktop. So why would you want to uninstall this update? Well, there's been quite a few reports about apps not working correctly, resulting in error codes and error messages with 0x803 F881. That is one of the error codes that people have reported. There's also been reports of NVIDIA GPUs causing errors as well. And there's been some other reports about Outlook and other apps on the system that have been flagging up errors like Notepad and things like that. So just, if you're having issues with your system, then I'd advise you to just uninstall it. That's probably the best way forward. So let's just restart the system now. So how long do you need to stay on paused updates for? Well, it just depends on Microsoft, really, on how fast they push out fixes and patches for this problem. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be working on it pretty quickly, because it's pretty important. Outlook is a big tool that a lot of companies use for emails and things like that. And if that is broken and it's not working correctly, and we've got other issues like remote support where that just keeps signing you out, and other issues, these are really big in companies and they need to fix it immediately. Whereas home users might not be affected as much with those particular problems, because not everyone is going to be using Outlook. And also, if it is to do with applications now, where reports are coming in with apps not working correctly and showing error codes, then that also is a major problem for home users. So they probably will end up rolling out a fix for it. But in the meantime, like I said, probably best just leaving it paused for now. Now, is your computer at risk? The short answer to that is no. You're not going to be at risk immediately. Within a month or two, that will be perfectly fine. Remember, a lot of these issues and security patches that Microsoft roll out, these problems have been sitting there for a while anyway, unknown to Microsoft, and it's some security company that's probably found it and then informed Microsoft, and they've gone ahead and patched it. So you can see we're still paused here. Now, if you want to extend this, and the maximum you can do inside Windows is 5 weeks. And if you want to extend that for any longer periods, you'll need to do a registry tweak. And I've made a video on this, and that's what I'm going to do here, just to show people, because some people always want to extend a little bit longer. So you can see we've got it right here. So to run the patch, what you need to do here is you need to turn this off. get the latest updates as soon as they're available, and then you can run the registry file on the system. And again, I'll leave this on the Discord server for people that want to download it, and they can run it on the PC. And once that's done, you can basically go back in here. And if we go back into the Windows Update panel and take a look, you'll see now we have longer periods so that we can pause the updates for. Now, I wouldn't advise you pausing this for many years because that would be unsafe, but definitely I would keep it on 5 weeks, maybe 6, 7 weeks, something like that, to see how things go with Microsoft. Anyway, with that said, my name has been Brian from briteccomputers.co.uk. Hope this video helps you out. Have a lovely weekend, and I shall catch you in the next video. Bye for now.